Low-hanging fruit, low-hanging fruit. We are all just low-hanging fruit.
Oh, when that dynamite goes off, it makes a racket, don't it?
But gentlemen, that noise is the sound of progress. Doesn't it make you proud to know that Mayberry's going to have its own underpass? By jolly boys, those explosions are changing the face of this town. I am trying to make something out of Mayberry. Why, with that new underpass, we could be a real metropolis. Out of here. Well, let me tell you something. Folks are saying the main reason that underpass is going in is to bring the highway past your brother's filling station. That is a lie. That is an outright lie. May heaven strike me if that's not a lie. Anything at all.
Well, to prevent any chain reaction, we could stop our blasting.
But that'd delay the underpass. And I promised my brother it'd be finished by...
Who is he? A builder of cities, Doctor? Laughing bitterly. A titan among mere mortals. His game is partnering with municipalities, then evoking eminent domain to bulldoze private property, in place of which he nails up low-budget housing and big-box stores financed by taxpayer money, all in the name of the greater good. His laugh was low, hoarse, ominous. Talk about heavy-handed. Paying your bills with tax money can do that to you, I said.
I think one of the concerns that, he spent all his money on code enforcement.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We spent all his money on code enforcement, and we didn't really get a lot of money back.
No, we collected all the low-hanging fruit pretty much right up front.
Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum.
Oh, the terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
Well,
Hello, I am Christina Banana, and I am a low-hanging fruit. The city attorney, Mr. Robert Robertson, for the city of Northport, Florida. That's what he calls code violators, because we are ripe for the picking. And Mr. Robertson tried to pick me clean, tried to take all my property. We are low-hanging fruit because we cannot fight back to the powerful city. And what happens when the city is run by organized crime and they want your property? They will get it. Code enforcement. And Mr. Robinson, people who claim others are low-hanging fruit should watch their own properties. You have code violations, Mr. Robinson, on property that the taxpayers paid you for $52 million. And now you have 8-foot-tall barbed wire. You have an 8-foot-tall fence. You have a house that is too close to the road. That is a code violation, Mr. Robinson. And you have 17,000 acres, and you put a house too close to the road? It is low-hanging fruit for you too. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. My property's easy for a city lawsuit. City Attorney Robinson, what have you done? You've made owning property not any fun. Code violations are sweeping the nation. You've made our homes your personal pay station. Code enforcement Nazis are everywhere. The American dreams become a total nightmare. Fourth Amendment, Eighth Amendment, couldn't care less. What good are our rights when they're feathering their nest? Fourth Amendment means no warrantless search. Eighth Amendment means no huge fines to target my worth. The worth of my home? Leave me alone. Our tax money is just a plaything, lining pockets and money laundering. Stripping the country, driving it down, in every state, in every town, manipulating power for personal gain. What do we do when the criminals reign? United States Code 18242 says violate my rights and it's the slammer for you. Soon you won't be able to do as you please because Americans are not fruit from low-hanging trees.
That's why I changed what I was going to say here. I know one thing for a fact, that's why this meeting's here tonight. It's citizen driven. I get stopped in all places. They'll say, Dick, you know a lot about this city. Tell me what's going on with this attorney making $160,000 an hour. He's got a retainer fee out of $103 a week. I said, wait a minute, there's a lot going on. They'll probably want to look into a new contract. Well, let's just get him, excuse my, it's my week, but they'll say, just get him the hell out of here. We need an in-house attorney. Now, that's what everybody is telling me. And I'm assured, Commissioner, that's why I wanted something clarified if I'm out of bounds. That's what it's all about. There's a group of people, I'm not going to point fingers, and it's citizen-driven. They want a man up in that office. And if you all have this, if the office is set up, it's there. It's all, look at it. You've been there. Beautiful setup. And if that's what they want, you all have the vote. You all have the power. And I just didn't want to get too emotional. but there's nothing wrong with something being citizen-driven, and that's what this is all about. But I'm getting a bad picture here, and I feel sorry for Rob. I'll tell you right now, not one person's got up here and said what they should have said. I don't trust you, Rob. You've been cheating the system. You've been falsifying hours. That's what people in my mind are, and I'm getting emotional, are trying to tell this man. And I've known this man a great number of years. And if he wants to, he can just retire right over here on Carlton Ranch. Carlton.
Never, ever, ever that, well, it won't be a successful program if we don't collect any money. It'll be a successful program if we bring people into compliance. If we get the cars off the blocks, if we get people to stop building houses when they don't have a building permit, or living in structures that don't have COs. Those were the types of things that we were dealing with. Some were life safety, some were not.
What do you think you're doing? How would you like to have someone come along and pick something off of you?
Again, there is a house that is shielded, as you can barely see in this video, that is shielded by the fence that curves, this 8-foot fence, which is right next to the highway. And Mr. Robinson referred to code violators as low-hanging fruit. And he went after me and other poor families for huge amounts of money, which went to his personal law firm for the cases that he prosecuted. And I have a real question is, this fence is the only one along any of these roads which is so tall, and it is shielding a house which to me appears to be too close to the street, both code violations. And why? You know, people are in trouble for not finishing their fences on time, losing their houses, and here Mr. Robinson and his family had 17,000 acres to build on, but chose to build too close to the road. Now, I believe that's a code violation, and according to Mr. Robinson at the meeting, code violators are low-hanging fruit. I guess that means we're ripe for the picking. But you, Mr. Robinson, why did you build so close to the road? Why did you build such a tall fence? No one else has it.
But in his dissent, Justice Louis Brandeis acknowledged Willebrand's concerns, and for the first time in a federal judicial proceeding, asserted that embedded in the American Constitution was a right to privacy. And then he went on.
The greatest dangers to liberty lurk in insidious encroachment by men of zeal, well-meaning, but without understanding. To declare that, in the administration of the criminal law, the end justifies the means. To declare that the government may commit crimes in order to secure the conviction of a private criminal would bring terrible retribution.
This is to show you how easy it is to file an anonymous complaint about a neighbor, to invade their privacy, and to complain about things that they have on their property. All you do is call Sarasota County and file your complaint.
Calling Sarasota County. All calls are recorded for quality assurance and will be answered by the next available representative.
Good afternoon, this is Kim. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. Could I talk to someone about a house that has some issues? I think it's code enforcement.
Sure, we take the file request for them.
Okay.
What I do first is let me get the address, and I'll see if there's any open violations.
Okay.
What is the property address?
It is 9450 Seidel Road in Sarasota County.
Is it S-Y-D-E-L-L-E?
No, I believe it's spelled Sidell.
Okay, E-L-L, alrighty. Let me look that up.
Thank you.
Let's see, there was 9450.
They have 8-foot tall barbed wire alongside the road.
Okay.
And there's an 8-foot tall solid fence alongside the road.
Okay, 8 foot, okay.
And also, I believe there's a building that the fence shields, and that it is too close to the road. It's a house.
Okay, let's see, is it in addition to the residence?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying that there's a part of the home that's too close to the road?
I think it's the whole house itself is too close to the road. And this huge fence shields the house because it's too close to the road. And there's also barbed wire, 8 foot tall, alongside the road. And I don't believe they had a permit for any of it because it would not have met the code.
Well, they did away with fencing permitting May of this year.
Okay.
So you don't have to obtain, but you still have to, let's see.
It's a very, very tall fence to be alongside the road, and no one else has something like that. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and I will put in a request to code enforcement to go out and review it.
Okay.
Did you want to leave your name or do you want to be anonymous?
I think I would rather be anonymous.
Okay. And it's about 8 feet and it's barbed wire.
There's barbed wire and this huge fence. And I think the house, I don't know exactly how close it is because you can't see it. The fence obscures it.
Okay. So the huge fence, there's a huge fence and part is barbed wire. And you feel it's too close to the road.
Well, yes, the fence is too close to the road. The barbed wire is too tall, unless cows fly. And also, there is a house that I question about its location to the road.
Okay. This will get them out. They'll be out in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'm going to give you a reference number so you can call us back later in the week.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, and that reference number is 14141.
Wow. 111-41441.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of more than one there.
Definitely.
Okay, is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that would be it. Thank you so much.
All right.
Which number do I call for the reference?
861-5000. And any one of us can look it up. And, we'll be able to tell you what they found.
Okie dokie.
Or get you over to the code enforcement officer. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All joking aside, I want to talk to you. This is a very serious problem facing many Americans in the United States. Code enforcement and other scams are manipulating real estate to the point that ordinary Americans are losing their credit, their life savings. They're targeted by municipalities in conjunction with lawyers, in conjunction with developers. There are many ways to scam people out of real estate, many unconstitutional ways to do so. And this video is intended to wake up America. If you do not think that these scams are real, just look at the banking crisis and all the money we've given to private pockets. Go to Face Off movement. Look up some of the stories, the true stories of hurt families. This is what is causing the decline of America. It is gangster government. The criminals reign, and they are misusing power for their own benefit. Please.
Hello, boys. I'm back.